One of the trademarks of a great solo is that if you strip away the rhythm section, you will hear the chord changes implied in the soloist's lines. This brings to mind several great saxophonists who have recorded trio sessions with just bass and drums. Of course, John Coltrane and Sonny Rollins immediately stand out. But this isn't just limited to saxophonists. It is something you'll find in the lines of any great jazz instrumentalist. So, how can we, as jazz guitarists, make sure our single note lines imply the changes when there is no chordal instrument backing us up? Stick around because this is what we are going to learn in this video. Hi, I'm Richie Zellon, and I want to welcome you back to the Jazz Guitar channel. And if this is your first time, please consider subscribing and be sure to click the bell icon so you won't miss anything. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to create single note lines that convey the chord changes even if there are no chords being played in the background. One of the giveaways of a rookie improviser is that he or she will rely on thinking and playing diatonically over the home keys scale during an entire set of related chord changes. In order to begin to understand why this does not work in terms of outlining the harmony, we have to first break down one of these lines to analyze the main chord tones that are being employed. For our example, we are going to use a 1-6-2-5 progression. And this cadence is usually associated with rhythm changes and is often used as a turnaround in its condensed version. There are many variations of this cadence. Here, though, we are going to play a B-flat major 7 for the 1 chord, a G7 altered for the 6 chord, which is really the secondary dominant of the 2, a C minor 7 for the 2 chord, and finally an F7 altered for the 5 chord. So first, I'm going to play a quarter note based line containing just the main notes of a phrase we will hear later. Notice that I am going to play this 2-measure cadence without any backing chords. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, can you tell me what progression I just played over? I don't think so. It doesn't sound like a progression. It just sounds like a static B-flat major phrase. So let us now play the same notes with the proper changes in the background and see what we hear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it suddenly makes more sense as to how it fits with the changes. However, it is dependent on an accompaniment, meaning that it doesn't imply the changes on its own. Now, using the same foundation, let's add a few more notes to create a line made up of more than just quarter notes. Let's hear what this sounds like first without any chords in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, it just sounds like a static B-flat major phrase. This tells us that our choice of notes is weak. I'll tell you right off the bat that the main culprit is the frequent use of roots. Now, please keep watching. I have something to show you that you don't want to miss. I'm going to reveal to you that the problem lies not so much in what we are using, but instead in what we are not using. So let us once again play the same notes, this time with the changes in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the line takes on a new meaning in light of the backing changes. However, what we are about to learn is that even if the notes come from the proper scale, certain choices will yield a line that even though it won't clash with the existing harmony, it won't fully imply the actual harmony. So how can we assure that we convey the changes in our lines? First of all, we need a proper harmonic foundation under each chord we improvise over. And let me say this, roots and fifths are just fillers. They do not convey minor or major chord changes. It is the third and the seventh of the chord's corresponding mode that are responsible for revealing its harmonic identity. These are known as guide tones. And in order to have a good line, we need the foundation to therefore consist of a solid guide tone line. So with that in mind, let us listen to a different quarter note-based foundation for the 1-6-2-5 cadence I previously played. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I don't know about you, but I hear a chord progression being implied here. Let's hear how it sounds with the backing changes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, we can pretty much hear a confirmation of the progression that the line originally implied without the backing. So employing this foundation, let us add some more notes to make a fuller phrase. Let me play it without the backing chords first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Incredible how it holds its weight in terms of clearly implying the changes. So we learned that a strong underlying guide tone line is fundamental. Let's hear how the line sounds with the backing changes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, the backing changes simply confirm what the line was inferring harmonically on its own. Very, very cool stuff, and something every serious jazz guitarist must strive for when soloing over any set of changes. This is something I teach and stress throughout various exercises in my online course, the Bebop Guitar Improv Series. In case you're interested in more info on the course, I've included a link in the area below this video. Also, before I forget, there is also a link down there to download a PDF with the examples I've used in this lesson. Well, I truly hope this has been an eye-opener, at least for some of you. Please leave me a comment or any questions you might have down below. Also, if you enjoyed this lesson, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell icon so you won't miss anything. Have fun and see you in the next video.